Let's talk about the 11 potential causes of achy legs. Now, it could be in one leg or the other leg or both legs. So number one, you have this condition called claudication, as in intermittent claudication. Intermittent means it comes and goes. It has to do with pain or achiness upon exertion. So let's say, for example, you climb up the stairs or you're starting exercising, or you start to exercise and your legs get really painful or achy. What's happening is there's some type of obstruction in the vascular system in your lower legs. It could be atherosclerotic plaquing, but the bottom line is you're running out of oxygen to the lower extremity. One essential thing to do about that is to get in a low carbohydrate diet. Also, intermittent fasting is going to be beneficial. And then start getting on an exercise program that is very, very light, but it's consistent every day. And you do that gradually over a period of time. You slowly increasing it. Because when you do that, you're going to increase the growth of more blood vessels to the area. Number two, sciatica. Now, the sciatic nerve is the longest nerve in the body. It's about the width of my thumb, and it originates from the lumbar vertebra, and it forms this big nerve that goes in the back part of the buttocks down to the back of the leg. So you could either have a pinch in your lower back from, I don't know, a disc protrusion or something, or you could have a pinch in the location of the buttocks by a muscle called the piriformis. If it's in spasm, it could pinch that nerve. And you can experience achiness in the lower part of the leg. But realize this, the sciatic nerve is in the back part of the leg, not on the side of the leg. If you have achiness or pain on the side, that could be another nerve, but it's not the sciatic nerve. For pretty much all of these, I put videos down below to tell you what to do about them. For this one, you want to make sure that you want to work on the curve in the lower back to create the more space in the nerve roots. Okay, number three, restless leg syndrome. And I have a video on this specifically, but this is a buildup of lactic acid in the muscles in your lower leg because you're low in vitamin B1, okay? And if you're deficient in this because you're doing too many carbohydrates, you're not going to be able to get rid of lactic acid. So you're going to have a condition called lactic acidosis. So it's more acidic than it should be, and the muscles are going to feel very restless. I had this for many years. I didn't know what it was. I would be getting up in the middle of the night, going for a jog in the middle of the night to try to get this energy out of my legs. I could not relax. Very simply, I wish I would have known this, B1, nutritional yeast, gets rid of it like that. And of course, cutting out the carbs. I was doing a lot of carbs back then. Okay, number four, viruses. Like an Epstein-Barr virus, can come in and out of remission over the years depending on your stress level and what activates it, and that can create various symptoms: fatigue, achiness in the muscle, or swollen lymph nodes. Okay, number five, low vitamin D. Why? Because vitamin D is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories. So if you're low in vitamin D, you're going to have more inflammation, especially in the lower back, but it can be anywhere in the body, and it can also show up as achiness, not just pain. Number six, if you have a pinched nerve in your back somewhere, that can refer not just pain in the lower part of your legs, but achiness as well. Number seven, electrolyte imbalances. So if you're deficient in potassium or sodium or magnesium or even calcium, that could be enough to create not just a cramp, but an achiness in the calf or your foot or your buttocks muscle as well. It could be anywhere in the body. Number eight, old injuries. Let's say, for example, you fell on your tailbone, okay? You jammed the tailbone, or you fell on the knee, or you sprained an ankle, or you stubbed a toe. That can alter the biomechanics and cause you to walk a little bit out of balance. And over the years, that is going to create wear and tear on certain joints, especially the knee joint. And then it causes one muscle to tighten up, and the other one is going to be too loose and create imbalances, asymmetries that can cause achiness, pain, and arthritis. I have videos on what to do for old injuries, especially if you fell on your tailbone, or you sprained an ankle, or you have knee pain. So I put those down below. Number nine, deep vein thrombosis. This is a situation where you have a clot in the deeper veins of the legs, and that's obstructing blood flow. Now, I talked about the clot right here, okay? But if you have a clot called a thrombus that's in your deep veins, that's going to create a lot of achiness, swelling. One of your legs could be extra warm. You can have alteration in the color of the leg because it's affecting the circulation. Number 10, varicose veins or spider veins. That is a problem with the superficial veins in your legs, which could definitely create achiness. Okay, so both of these can create achiness. And then we have diabetes. Diabetes is a high blood sugar situation. Not only will it deplete vitamin B1, but it will also create oxidation in the inside of the artery and the capillaries, the small blood vessels that feed the nerves. So you can have achiness from the muscle aspect because the muscle is not getting oxygen, but also achiness from the neurological damage that occurs from having diabetes. And I put videos on each one of these down below so you can check it out. And there you have it, 11 causes of achy legs. Thanks for watching. So if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and share it with someone that could really benefit from it.